The Government of India's tireless efforts have led to make India one of the most promising economies in the world. This has even been recognized by the World Bank, with India jumping 30 ranks to become the top 100th country in terms of ease of doing business. What's more, the jump we witnessed in the rankings of construction permits from 181 to 52 is the highest ever jump by any country, which strengthens our success story further. As the capital of this fast developing economy, Delhi is constantly moving towards becoming a hub of modernity and progress. Having a large area with a huge population, it is one of the largest cities of the nation, leading to a constant need to create new spaces for meeting growing demands. For this, MCDs constantly work in close association with architects and engineers towards building residential buildings, workspaces, and other commercial spaces. To facilitate this further for public, MCDs have joined hands with central government's Ease of Doing Business initiative by digitizing the entire process of getting due approvals and clearances for various stages of a construction permit. Architects, owners as well as MCD officers are informed about the actions required to be performed on their part and are provided with a status alert via SMSs and emails. This has not only brought down the number of procedures from 16 to 8, but has also reduced the total time for approvals from 91 days to 37 days only. The cost of permits has also been reduced. Now, to get your construction approved, you just need to follow 3 simple steps online through a single window clearance system. 1. Sanctioning of the building plan before start of the construction project. 2. Inspection of plinth and its approval. 3. Issuance of completion cum occupancy certificate on completion of the building. Step 1. Getting the building plan sanctioned. Simply visit www.mcdonline.gov.in and go to the MCD portal. On the portal, click on Ease of Doing Business tab and then click on the Login tab. If you're not a registered architect, use the Registration of Architects tab and fill in all the details to get yourself registered. Otherwise, you can directly log in using the Registered Login tab. After logging in, fill up the common application form with all the details. On the Next tab, click on the Yes button for each requisite NOC and then click on the applicable NOC button. Fill the required NOC form and click on the Select Confirm Document button and upload all the required documents. After this, pay the permit fee online using one of the available options and a request ID will be generated, which will be reflected on the dashboard. Following this, the status of your request will be updated against your request ID within prescribed time limit as either plan sanction or rejection approved. Color-coded zonal maps of all NOC agencies are available on the website. Through this, the requirement of NOCs applicable for a particular plot can be ascertained. The NOC must be decided by the external agencies within 15 days, failing which deemed NOC shall be done by the system on the 16th day. Once the plan is sanctioned, you can proceed to pay the plan fee, which also includes plinth inspection fee. After this, the plan is released with the digitally signed sanction letter. Thereafter, select the sanction plan from the drop-down menu, select report version and download your sanction plan and sanction letter. If there is no response from the department within 30 days, on the 31st day, the application is deemed sanctioned by the system. Step 2. Inspection of plinth and approval. From the drop-down of the Building Plan microsite, select Intimation Plinth tab. Upload the required documents in the common application form. Now there is no inspection by the MCDs in case of low and very low risk buildings. For moderate and high risk cases, you need to fill up the C1 form online and the status of your application will become C1 applied. An inspection will be conducted within 7 days and the status of your application will be updated too. In case of no response within 7 days, on the 8th day, your application status will be updated to deemed approval with status changing to C2 issued. From the drop-down letter, you can select and download the digitally signed plinth inspection certificate, that is, the C2 form. Step 3. Issuance of completion certificate. From the Building Plan Sanction drop-down on the Building Plan microsite, select Completion Certificate tab. Fill all the necessary details in the Common Occupancy cum Completion Certificate form online for requisite NOC agencies. Upload all the documents and pay the processing fee. The applicable NOC is issued within a period of 15 days. Otherwise, deemed NOC approved status is granted by the system on the 16th day. For very low risk cases with an area of less than 105 square meter, completion certificate cum occupancy certificate will be immediately issued online without any scrutiny or inspection, which can be downloaded from the top right corner of the common application form. For low risk cases, the inspection is done by the architect or the engineer themselves, and only in moderate and high risk cases, a single joint inspection is carried out by MCDs with all the NOC departments within a period of 7 days. On generation of request ID, status is updated on the dashboard as completion applied. Once approved, the dashboard is updated with the status completion certificate approved. After that, pay the completion plan fee through online mode. The status of your request will change to completion certificate issued within 22 days from your application. Otherwise, on the 23rd day, it is deemed completion approved. You can then download the completion certificate from the top right corner of the common application form. This total process takes less than 60 days, which is the beginning of a new era in our long tradition of providing better services. Carrying forward this tradition, now our users can rate our services, and we are proud to state that we have received a 5-star rating in 90% cases. We also made insurance of professionals and latent defect liability insurance mandatory for plot area of more than 750 square meter to safeguard the public interest. What's more, now our users can see the details of plans sanctioned, plinths and completion pending on real-time basis. To enhance public convenience, a WhatsApp group has been created with the data of the users available with MCD, where the senior-most officers of the corporation are also available to address queries and complaints. With digitization, we are committed to deliver excellence.